Alright. Well done, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Winter 2024 campaign recap. As I said, we're gonna go through all of the 25 official winter maps now. We're gonna take a look at every single world record and maybe also compare like the top 3, top 5, depending on how close it is. And I will give you a little bit of a explanation of the story of the maps. Basically, which people went for the records, what happened on the maps, etc, etc. And yeah, we're just gonna try to summarize the season a little bit with that before the new campaign comes out in, yeah, less than 2 hours actually. So I would say everything starts on map 1, of course. And map 1, always a very, very notorious map to win. And I mean, it is 01. And who do we have on 01? It is, of course, the man, the myth, the legend, Eddie Lead. But before we go into that, I don't know why, but a chapter with 25 gift subs. A chapter, what the fuck? Ruining the YouTube intro. But that is a kind of ruining I don't mind. Holy shit, 25 gift subs. Thank you very much, a chapter. Out of fucking nowhere. Yeah, thank you very much. Holy shit. Okay, wait, who got some gift subs here? Let's go through it. We have Lead Dest, Katumi, Slime, The Drunken Hornet, Kaiser, Super Saiyan, Namegara, Roybano Cubano, Nixwith, Luck Mission, LP Pone, 999 Wing, Greensicle, Arshol, Nevari, Peck, Lafex, Luna, Piano Reef, Tommy, Salonui, Alexander Salsa, Full Hive, HEK, and also Flodani. Thank you very much, Ajapta. I appreciate it. Alright, yeah, now let's just start over again. Like, yeah, nee, come on, we're gonna start over again. Like, if the YouTube video starts with that and then you have like 30 seconds of just reading gift subs, nah, we have to start again. Or do we? Or do I just cut it? Ah, you know what? I'm just gonna cut it. I'm just gonna do some editing. Dingsbums. Should be fine. Alright, guys, so everything starts on map 1, of course. And as I said, an 01 would not be an 01 without Eddie Lead hunting the map. Eddie, of course, having the world record on many 01 maps. And also here, he is really close. I am also 6th place in the world. I'm not doing too bad on this 01, actually. I would say, let's do a little bit of a comparison here. Between me and the top 5, I would say. There's, of course, a really close map. There are not that many tricksters here. The only thing, like, basically, it's full precision. And then the only thing you can do on this map is to do a diagonal jump on this part here, to get some more of the booster, and the more exit speed you get, the better it is. And we especially have a really close fight here between Eddie and Semifying. So basically, at the start of the season, I remember Shadowcrancer got a really good run already, and Eddie needed quite some time to improve. And at some point, Eddie beat the record, and he just kept on hunting and hunting and hunting. Like, he really wanted to make sure to keep this record. But interestingly, the Semifying guy came really, really close. He's only 2,000s behind. And in this exact moment of speaking about it, Semi is still hunting this map because he's currently going for the #1 spot in the campaign. And it's still not set in stone who's going to win this campaign, actually. So this is the map he's currently hunting. And if he beats the record, he will gain another 20k points, which will make it really difficult for Soliva Guns to catch up. But yeah, you see, it's really close. Like, Semi even had more speed into the ending. Look at this. Holy moly, it's like a millimeter ahead. So yeah, really close fight here on 01. Really cool map in general, by the way. And yeah, maybe Semifying will still beat it in the remaining 1.5 hours. Next map, 02. Once again, we see Eddie Lead in first place. This is a map that I didn't really hunt a lot because I just didn't really like it. I barely got the champion medal and then I said tschüss mit us. But also here we have some really close fights. I don't think this map had a lot of history. I think Eddie Lead has had this record for quite some time now. And there hasn't been much movement on this map. You have this small shortcut here, but other than that, it's just like a small tech map. Yeah, like you have a slide here, and then you have another drift here, and that is pretty much the entire map. And also this no slide here is really difficult. And yeah, really close fights here. Nothing specific to talk about, to be honest. Yeah, Eddie has the record, Louis in second. It's a cool map though. The record is 2 months old. Okay, so yeah, it's actually what I said. 2 months is quite some time, considering that the campaign is only out for 3 months. Next up, we go to 03. And 03 is a map where you can see your favorite streamer #1 in the first place. I have the world record on 03. And yeah, this is a very precision-based map with some snow carp. And I basically hunted this map from day on already. And yeah, this is how it looks like. Ping, ping. And that is pretty much it. You see everybody really, really close. And there is some interesting things to talk about on this map. Basically, I had the world record for a very long time. I think I had a .315 or 316, roughly, something like that. I drove it on day 2. On day 2. Or no, did I drive it day 2? No, I drove it a bit later, but like very early on to the season. And I kept it for quite some time. Suddenly, there was a guy coming close under the name of Raksa Kori. And I was like, why the fuck is this guy getting close? Who the hell even is that? And at some point, Raksa Kori actually beat me, and he drove a .305. I was like, hey, who is Raksa Kori? I never heard that name before. And then somebody told me that Raksa Kori apparently is a sim racer. I got told, at least. I'm not entirely sure, but that's what I got told. And he apparently just played the game for a little bit, hunted the precision world record for like, I don't know, maybe for an hour or so. And afterwards, he literally left the game. He was like, yeah, TrackMania, interesting, but not that fun. I'm gonna go back to my sim racing. And he just left the game. He just quickly got the world record and then said, tschüss Medus. And what's also very interesting, I don't know who this guy is. Pen. Someone said something about him. Who's this? FabX. Who is Pen? I don't know, but this record is also new. A .305, only 3,000 behind me. Bro, that guy had a shit start. What was that start, Pen? He lost like 100... What the fuck? He lost like so much in the start? Oh, he had a perfect ending. Holy shit, was that end? Bro, look how much he lost in the start. I'm like... He's like half a car behind. That's like a lot. He's so far behind here. He just had like the sickest turn here ever. Holy moly. Yeah, that was insane. Dude, he almost got me. Jesus Christ. Monka. But yeah, that's the story about 03. Pretty cool map. I really liked it. I hope we get a kind of similar map for the rally car. Like a wide precision kind of map. That would be cool. Next up, 04. 04 also quite interesting. Soliva Guns with the world record here. And Soliva Guns has held this record pretty much throughout the entire season. And the interesting thing is, he also drove, I think, a .44, like 2 or 3 days into the season, and no one even got remotely close to it. Like, no one is even close to it. Second place is a .50, and the gap of 07 on a wide map is quite a lot. Soliva Guns later improved this to a .43 for, like, no reason. But, like, literally nobody else was close to it. It's crazy. I also hunted this map a little bit. I have a .52. And yeah, like, I don't know. Like, Soli really just understood the ending. Because on this map, you have quite a bit of no-sliding. Like, you have a no-slide here. You had one at the very start. You see, he already is ahead here. And I also had a really good start in my PB. But then this drift cancel here, like, zack, and keep it through. He got it so good. You see how he's just... Like, it looks like he has just higher acceleration. Like, he is literally just accelerating more. It is crazy. Like, if you see it out of my perspective, for example... it's crazy. Like, he got such a good ending. I don't know how. Like, look, I'm almost equal with him. And then he says, tschüss, Mirus. Like, he just gains so much. It's absolutely crazy. So, very well-deserved world record for Soli. Nobody even close to contesting it. At least not even close in TrackMania standards. So, yeah, pretty crazy, to be honest. Pretty crazy. Alright. Next up, map 5. The final white map of the campaign. A full-on dirt map. Also, some no-slide abusing happening here. And this map is also quite interesting, because on this map, Soliva Guns also had the world record for quite some time, until our man, Shadowcrancer, beat him, I think 2 days ago or so. Like, very recently. And yeah, it's not seeming like Soliva Guns is trying to recover this. Basically, you have this no-slide abuse. Shadowcrancer got it so good. Holy shit. He was like quite a bit behind, but yeah, like look at this. Zack! And then ping, slide, keeping a nice line through here, reducing some airtime, doing some speed slides. Pretty crazy. Pretty cool map. Of course, you also see some other like typical players here, like Insanity, one of the best dirt players. Zodiark, always good when it comes to drift cancelling and stuff like this. Pretty good. I also have a solid time here, .15, not too bad. And I mean, I only have 22 minutes of playtime on this map, so not that bad, I would say. But yeah, cool map here. Next up, map 6. Map 6, we once again see Soli Vagans on position numero uno. And an interesting thing about this map is the guy Winky Face, because Winky Face is usually always hunting one map in the campaign. Like, always only one. And mostly it is like a plastic map. I don't know, like there always is a green plastic map in the campaign, and for some reason Winky Face is always hunting it. And on this map, Winky Face also had the record for quite some time, until Soli beat him. And yeah, that's just still how the Dingsbums is looking today. You do have some interesting tricks on this map. For example, it is very crucial to get upper gear here. Like you hear, ping, they shift into 5th. And then here you want to go from right to left with a very quick release in order to keep grip and also keep the gear. Maybe looks way easier than it actually is. I also had quite some struggle with this map, I remember. But yeah, Soli with another world record here. Top 5 also really close, of course. It's still a rather simple map, of course. And yeah, another map for the Soli Vaganska. Then we have map number 7. Map number 7 might be the most important map of the entire campaign. And you might ask yourself, why the hell is map 7, random green map, the most important map? And the reason for that is the top 2 here. We have Semifying, who is currently first in the campaign, and we have Soli Vagans, who is currently second in the campaign. And as you can see, they are only 3,000 apart, so insanely close, especially considering this map is actually quite difficult for a green map. The gap is also 0.1 within the top 5, which is quite a lot. And yeah, basically Soli got this record like a week ago or so. And Semi knew that if he beats Soli on this map, not only would he gain 20,000 points, because second place gives 20k points and first place gives 40k points. At the same time, Soli would of course also drop to second, and he would lose 20,000 points. So in Semi's attempt to try to get first place in the campaign, by beating Soli Vagans here by 3,000, he actually caught up 40,000 points to him. And without this record, he would not be first at the moment. So yeah, very, very close fight here. And we still have 1.5 hours until Cup of the Day. Until the campaign comes out. And yeah, it's still possible that Soli is currently hunting the map at this exact moment. And maybe he is gonna still beat him. Could be crazy. Semi actually had a 6-star, I just noticed. Also maybe interesting, worth to mention, Hobbit had the record here for a very long time. And that's just a really tricky map here. Like with the wall rides, it's super hard to control. I guess every one of you who played the map, you know how hard it is. But yeah, this map might actually be the decider of the season. Depends on if Soli is rebeating Semi. But if Semi stays ahead of Soli on this map, he will probably win the campaign. But if Soli overtakes Semi on this one, then Soli might win it. So this is literally the decider map because they are in the top 2 here. So pretty crazy. Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, map 08. Map 08 this season, of course the typical 08 downhill shape XDD map. And this map went through quite some history. Because, as you guys might know, until the rally car came out at the end of February, we still had the very buggy snow car. And this map has a lot of... Okay, wait, let me maybe show that later. This map has a lot of jumps. Also a lot of jumps with snow car. And in every single jump, you could land bug. And there also were, like this jump here, for example, there actually was a strat to literally get a landing bug here on purpose. And then dip into this things here and get like better speed. Like there was so much landing bug shenanigans here. And it's just absolutely crazy. And also in the ending you have an interesting strat where you want to get a nosedive into this, like a very difficult jump map. And yeah, but basically the world record was like 0.06 or something. But then when the snowcar hitbox came out, people actually managed to improve this time. And the map got in general a lot easier. That's also why I'm top 39 on this map and not like top I don't know what. So actually crazy. And wait, what just happened? Soli lost another world record. Ach du Scheiße, on map 15. Oh god, okay, yeah, we're gonna check that out. Oh my god, what is the torn? So you see like everybody with different lines here. Super crazy stuff happening. You see the jump strat. Actually, we need to watch the world record by LinkMax because it is super satisfying. Let's just embrace it. Let's just embrace it. Because it looks super smooth. Like the start, nothing too special, of course. Like it's pretty much just PF at this point. But here is where the magic happens. Diagonal jump to keep as much speed as possible. Then on purpose going a bit more over the snow to dip over the edge to nosedive into this to get another nosedive and take all of the speed into the finish. Really, really satisfying. And before we go on to the next map, let me actually check. Yeah, look at this. Map 15. Soli Vagans had the record with a 5:01. But now Alex actually got a 4:92. The first 0.4 on this map. Holy shit. Yeah, we're gonna take a look at that later. Like literally world record still falling in the last 1 to 2 hours before the campaign. It is crazy. It's so crazy how close this battle is again. Like we already had it last season with Mada and Soli Vagans, and now we have the exact same with Semi and Soli. It is crazy. Anyway, let's go next first of all. Map 09. Let's check it out. On this map, I cannot tell you guys a lot. It's an ice map. I got champion medal and then I never visited it again. But yeah, I cannot even tell you who had the world record here for the most part. But it is honestly a cool ice map. Like you have a speed slide here. And then you have, yeah, 2 very precise ice slides. You see many players opting for similar lines here. And in the ending, it is Chili con Arne. The Arne guy with the world record here. Pretty nice. Pretty nice. 09 world record is already 2 months old. Okay, yeah, well done. Yeah, not a lot of things happened on this map. There, we can go on. 15 was just beaten. Yeah, we will check it out 15 once we're there, but it's crazy. Okay, another map where a lot of things happened. Map 10 is the map where you have a lot of car switches. So where you play with stadium car, but also with the snow car. And you basically have like multiple routes and you can always decide on what route is the fastest. So for example, you could go for stadium car in the start. You could also go for snow car for the start. And you just have to find out for yourself what the best car is basically for that upcoming section. And it was pretty quickly found out what the best strats were. And I also found it out rather quickly. And because of that, I hunted the world record basically since the beginning of the season. But eventually I just gave up on it because I was a bit annoyed by the map. So I had the world record for quite some time until I got beaten by, I don't even remember, but Rinte, Soli Vagans, and especially also Semifying pushed this map quite a bit, as you can see. And yeah, dropped all the way from a 0.6 to a 0.4 by now. So quite some big gaps in this map. At the beginning of the season, when I hunted this, I did not believe that a 0.4 would be possible. I think I said a 0.5 would be the ultimate human run. And yeah, people did a 0.4, so even I can be wrong. But there's also something interesting about this map, because Semifying actually found a new strat here. Look at this, he's doing a drift cancel here. Ping! And with that, he just keeps more speed and he's just zooming away. He has like +2, +3 speed, but it is making a big difference. Pretty crazy. He's also the only one going for it. And the reason why I stopped playing this map is because of this last turn. I absolutely hated it. Semi got it really good in his PB. I just could never get it. It was so annoying. So I stopped playing it. But I still got a top 4 here, so not too bad. And yeah, Semi with a well-deserved world record here. Okay, next up, map 11. I quickly have to drink something. My throat hurts a little bit from waffling so much. How many hours do you think you would have needed for the campaign win? Or, I don't know. The thing is, I would have needed to hunt stadium maps a lot. And I don't know, like, it's hard to judge. I never hunt maps like this because I simply don't enjoy it. Like, even on the maps I have the world records, you will not see me having like 20 hours of playtime. It's always like 4 hours or something. And on the maps I have world record on, I literally just have world record. Not because I grinded it so much, because I'm just like instantly good on the map. If that makes sense. Okay, next up, map 11, the full sweep map, a map that I always was very confused by. Hobbit with the world record here. I think Hobbit's world record is also quite recent, quite a new record, and yeah, it's just speed slide, abusing, left, right, zack, zack, always keep the best speed. One interesting trick here is a drift cancel. People are completely no sliding here, keeping as much speed as possible. And yeah, then a nice low wall run in the ending, and yeah, everybody really close. Hobbit actually not even that close. Like for a map like this, a gap of 0.7 isn't even that close. So yeah, pretty interesting. But yeah, Hobbit with the world record. I didn't really hunt the map a lot, so I cannot tell you a lot of things about it. But yeah, interesting map though. Now, another very special map that also changed the course of history today, kinda you could say. Because this world record by Kelvin, the .92, was driven around 2 hours ago. A very, very new record. The person who had the record before was Solivagans, once again. And yeah, I'm pretty glad that Kelvin has it in the ending. Because Kelvin has hunted this record for the entirety of the season. Like, since day one, he has been hunting it non-stop. He was the very first person to get a sub 31. And he always was, like, first on the map. So I'm really happy that he has it at the ending as well. And, yeah. Some interesting no-slide shenanigans going on here. Some gear stuff. Pretty crazy shit. Also here, a stadium no-slide again. Like, drift cancel. Pretty interesting. Yeah, a brand new world record here. Fresh out of the oven. And yeah, with that, Soli lost another 20k points actually. So yeah, also very important for Semifying's win here that Kelvin got this record back. Alright, let's go next. Map 13. I think Soli beat him to first for the sub. So okay. Yeah, I'm not entirely sure. But yeah, definitely true that Kelvin had the world record for the most of the time. Map 13, a very interesting map. Basically a map where you go back and forth on a, yeah, only on a width of 2 blocks. So very cool idea with this map. Driving wise, yeah, not so great of a map. You have a wallbang here in the quarter pipe jump. Very interesting trickster. And yeah, then also some gear shenanigans. Kelvin actually didn't have the greatest start, but he gained so much. And then it's just some speed slide abusing here. Hobbit actually was ahead of him, but Kelvin barely managed to snipe. Crazy. And yeah. I don't know how old this record is. No clue. It's 2 months old. Okay. And Hobbit's time on second is from yesterday. Okay, interesting. So Hobbit actually did try to go for to beat this one. Oh, yeah. Yeah, Kelvin barely kept it. Interesting. Alright. Then, another map coming up where I can tell you a little bit more about. Because map 14, I actually had the world record for the longest time. And in fact, I still have the world record on the... Yeah, the thing is, okay, it's a bit hard to tell. So you cannot really say no cut. Because this map had a start cut where you go like this and just jump out and completely ignore this turn for pretty much the entirety of its existence. So already day 1 or day 2, this cut was found and people were instantly using it. And this cut is actually not too bad. It was very annoying with the old hitbox of the snow car, because getting a clean landing while landing on this grass things, that was not fun. And yeah, the rest of the map honestly also isn't that fun. You have an ice turn, you have this plastic part where you can easily slide out. You have this ultra annoying dirt uphill right where you have to do like a precise brake tap and then obtain as much speed as possible all the way until the ending pretty much. So a very, very difficult map to drive, especially because the snow car is sliding very easily on these off-road surfaces. And yeah, I still hunted the map quite a bit. I drove like a 30.4. At some point I drove 30.1. And then lately, while I was preparing for the TrackMania seasonal country championship, I actually drove the very first 29 with the day 1 route, you could say. So not completely no cut, but with only doing this first cut here. So I have no cut world record, but as you can see, I'm only 12 on the map. So there is obviously a bit more to it, which I will show you soon. But I wanna appreciate my own run here, okay? Yeah, rip Bozo. I really hunted this map quite a bit. I have 3.5 hours on it. Yeah, no sliding here, kept good speed. There's also like no cut, like with only doing the first cut. You can do up to a 0.7 actually. So in theory, that route still had a bit of potential. And I never really had to push it because nobody was like really challenging me on this map. But then something happened because Pushti to Parko showed that there is another cut. That you can basically skip this normal ice turn by going sideways on this booster, grabbing reactor boost up, and then yeah, doing some very interesting stuff. And player Maniac is, as you can see, 0.4 ahead of second place here. He got it insanely well. And yeah, just look at this. Soup, reactor soup, zack, peng, soup. Nice line, and he gains almost a second with that alone. Like, it is crazy. And Maniac also a really good second half, like kept really good speed here. Pretty crazy. And yeah, in the ending, he got the first place here. Rip Bozo, my world record, guys. Rip Bozo. But yeah, like the rule just always applies for those of you that have followed TrackMania campaigns for a longer amount of time already. You guys just know when Nadeo is placing a reactor boost, the potential of a cut or a soup or whatever is like so high. Like, I don't know why TrackMania is placing so many of these, but like every time they do, like almost every time, there is a cut. It is actually crazy. Jesus Christ. And yeah, this map, absolutely no exception to that. Okay, now, ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna come to the map that you guys have all been waiting for now, I guess, which is map 15. The map where the Alex guy, who's also in the chat, Alex Winke, literally got the world record, I don't know, 10 minutes ago. And with that, he, yes, basically stole another 20,000 points of Soliva Guns. And with that, Soliva Guns is most likely, unless something crazy happens, not going to be winning the campaign. And Alex also with that breaking the 0.5 barrier, driving a 39.492. And since it's such a recent world record, let's just enjoy it in its kind. It's a very interesting map. I really like the idea with using these narrow roads where you have like penalty on the side. Really cool map in my opinion. You also have quite a bit of no sliding here. For example, drift cancel, ping, drift cancel here, no slide, nice speed slide here. Also many surfaces here on this map. Really, really cool. Then here a bit more of a normal section, you could say. But then here you wanna basically go over the perfect amount of grass without losing too much speed. Another no slide here. And then the ending is rather simple. But yeah, very tricky map to drive, but I really liked it actually. And yeah, let's also watch a comparison. 0.1 of a gap in the top 5. And yeah, you see the typical contesters here. Like you Alex, Zodiac, good on these kind of things. Insanity, good on these kind of things. Soliva Guns, good on these kind of things. It's always the same. Also, another very interesting story. Insanity, who has the 4th place here with 0.58. I don't know if it's still this time. He might have still improved it since then. But at some point, Insanity had the world record on this map with a point. I think it was actually this time. I think it was the 0.58. And the interesting thing is that he drove it not in time attack. He drove it in matchmaking. So he was playing a normal TrackMania matchmaking on this map, and he literally drove world record in the matchmaking, like just casually there. Everybody else time attack hunting and in matchmaking trying to be consistent, and Insanity just combined it. Like, absolutely crazy. You drove a 0.59 today in matchmaking? Yeah. That's crazy, like how consistent people also get by just time attacking. But yeah, that was probably the first ever TrackMania world record that was literally driven in matchmaking. So this map also made quite some history. Also maybe to check in again on the current standings now that the 15 record got broken. This is how it looks like. Semifying has a lead of 50,000 points on Soli, and 50,000 points is quite a lot because even if Soli would still beat Semi on 07, he would only gain 40,000 points. So even then, he would still be 10k points behind. So yeah, we will see if that happens. And with a miracle, Soli could maybe still win, but I do not think it's gonna happen. And maybe also an interesting random fact to throw into the mix here before we continue. Soli, who is second in the campaign, actually only played half of the campaign. And I don't mean that he only hunted half of it. There's literally 12 maps in the campaign that Soli has not touched, that he doesn't even have a time on. Like, he hunted the maps that he's good at, like, you know, like 6, 7, map 10, etc. But on 12 maps of the campaign, Soliva Guns is literally not in the leaderboard. He literally didn't even play them, and he is still second and was first in the campaign up until like 2 days ago. So absolutely crazy. Alright, next up, map 16. A very interesting map here as well. Cruise control sausage map. And in the top 5 here, we have my coach Amaterasu, who has been hunting this record for quite some time. Sadly, he is not having it right now. He got beaten by Intimacy. And yeah, there's not that much I can tell you about this map. There are some interesting lines here, but yeah, nothing too crazy. One interesting line is at the finish I can tell you about. You will see that players are intentionally going really wide here. And the reason for that is that they want to keep more speed into the cruise control, and they also keep the 5th gear, which makes this part here really hard to control. But yeah, they did manage to control it. And yeah, Intimacy, not the greatest ending drift here apparently. Coach K had it a bit better, but still really sick run by him. And then the ending, Intimacy with the world record. Is Intimacy a Rocket League player? I have no idea. Maybe? No clue. Yeah, here, actually we have a picture. Look at this. This is how Solivagan's his campaign looks like. Or looked like for a long part. Like, he first in the world, and a lot of maps he didn't even play. He didn't even unlock everything. He literally only unlocked the first 10 maps, and the other he played in matchmaking, because you can still play them there. But like, he didn't even unlock everything, and he was first in the campaign at this point. Like, fucking Solivagans, eh. I don't know, man. That guy is crazy. But yeah, that was it with map 16 here. Not a lot I can tell you about. Not that many fights going on here. It's mostly, it was Coach K hunting the map. And yeah, sadly he got beaten. But yeah, still cool map though. Next up, 17. Of course, that one a little bit more special again. Once again, you can see me in the first place here. And I wasn't always first here. So basically, the history about this map was when the map, or like when the game still had the snow car landing bugs, this map was absolutely terrible to play. Because on this map, you have this huge ass jump here. Where is it? Here. A giga long jump, not a smooth landing, and if you didn't know what you were doing, then you just got a landing bug here pretty much all the time. And even when you know how to avoid it, yeah, it was like, yeah, it was just not nice. Why did the spring season timer end? That is a really good question. I quickly have to edit that. Why the fuck? Why did it go back to... What the fuck? I'm gonna snap. Why did the timer reset? Really mad. Okay, wait, how many minutes is it? It's 1 hour and 13, so it's 73 minutes. 73. The timer just reset. Like 1 hour 13. Okay, there we go. No idea why it reset. But yeah. So, the map was very, very terrible to play. But the fun thing is, on map 01 or map 01, on day 1 or 2 or so, I drove a pretty crazy world record there. I can maybe try to find the clip. Maybe I can find it. Let me check. Because that clip is pretty cool, to be honest. Wow. 3 months ago it should have been. Where is that? Do we have a clip of that? I'm searching, guys. I'm searching. The clip is really cool, so it would be nice to show it. Oh, where is it? Where is the clip? It's kind of hard to find, to be honest. Guys, I don't see it. Virtual posted a video about it. Okay, but I also would need to have to find the things of it. Ah, nobody of the mods pinned the clip. That would have been nice. God damn it. Wait, I think I found it. Is it this one? Wait a second, I might have found it. Wait, is it this one? Let me check. Yeah, okay, I found the clip, guys. So, basically, on day 1, Little Granadi, I hunted the map. This was literally day 1. The world record was a 43.7. This is what I got really quickly. All of a sudden, and I thought 43.7 was like already close to max, because it looked like a simple map. But then suddenly, this happened. I got the jump. Peng, clean landing. Minus 0.5. Next checkpoint. Wait, what? Minus 0.7. I was so confused. Minus 1.5.
Huh?
Minus 2.2.
Huh?
Minus 2.5.
Huh? Huh?
I was very confused.
What the fuck?
And I drove a 40.6. And on day 1, everybody who saw that record was like, huh? What the fuck? 40.6? Like, nobody understood it. And it was literally just because I got a clean landing in that huge drop that I told you about. And with that, you had more speed into the woods. And then the higher wood acceleration kicked in. So basically that exponential acceleration once you hit like 420 speed. So I got like way more speed because of the snow part here. I also didn't get slowed down by much because I had way more speed into it. And with that one small clean landing, I literally gained 3 seconds. And I drove a 40.6 with that. I later improved the time to a 40.1 roughly. And it was like insane. So I kind of stopped playing the map. Because I also knew that the hitbox update will come out. So I didn't really want to waste my time on this map. Because I knew the world record will be beaten either way. Then, funnily enough, people found out that there is a new wood strategy. Basically a new line here where you want to go like really far outside to get even more of this wood acceleration. So absolutely not a normal racing line, but this was the fastest because you just got the most exit speed out of it. And with this new line, the player Kubas, who is actually playing on keyboard, very interestingly, Kubas did actually manage to beat me and to be the first one with that. And later on also, Semifying, for example, beat me. And I was only 5th anymore on the map. But then, on the day the hitbox update came out, I decided to go back to this map. And I, got the world record back rather quickly. And then in the ending, I managed to get a 39.02 here. And, 38 is definitely possible on the map. But I didn't really hunt this map any further because, my world record was not in danger. Semifying was trying to get it, but the main difficulty was that with this cleaner landing now here and the new wood strat, the players were just getting like way too fast for the rest of the map. Like you had way too much speed here. It was so hard to control. Like not sliding here, inside line here, and then carrying the speed through these 2 turns here. These turns you are literally way too fast for. It's extremely difficult to control. And because of that, luckily Semi did not manage to beat me there. And it's my world record. And yeah, really cool map. Definitely had quite some history. And since the Snowcar hitbox update, the record got improved by like 0.7, 0.8. So, very interesting map. Wait, is the timer like... Why is the timer always wrong? Why is it showing 110 now? Am I like stupid? Is the timer like running slower? Or am I like what the fuck? Huh? Like is the timer lagging? Like why is the timer always wrong? When I tapped out, it reset. Ah, okay. It reset when I tapped out. Okay, I have no idea why, but let's maybe not tap out then anymore. But yeah, next map, 18. A map where not a lot of things happened. A tech map. Dexter has had the world record for quite some time now. Also the only record he has this season. And yeah, it's just a tech map. It's a bit weird with reactor boost and sausage, but in the ending, it is tech. I think, in theory, the map could have still been pushed quite a bit more. But there was just not a lot of movement on this map. Dexter's record was just safe. Paul had a really good start here apparently, but Dexter done insane ending. You also have a cool no-slide here that Dexter's doing. You see it's gaining him a little bit of time. And yeah, then the drift in the ending. Dexter had it better, kept more speed. And it is his world record for pretty much 2 months now already. But yeah. Interesting map though, but not a lot I can tell you about. Then, map 19. A really weird map. A lot of plastic wall rides, some ice, etc, etc. Heffest with the world record. Oh wait, let's wait, stop. But then, Heffest got this run. What is that skin? What in the uwu? But a lot of tricks on this map here. A lot of small time savers. And yeah, especially that ice turnaround, which is gonna come up near the ending of the map. Yeah, is offering a lot of room for improvement. Yeah, I don't know how good this record is. No clue. Already 2 months old. Okay, there. Rather old record as well. Giuliano has also been fighting for this one. But yeah, only 2nd place. So also on this map, not that much movement actually. But yeah, interesting map. Interesting map. Fun fact, my PB, the .76, I drove that in a live match of the TrackMania Seasonal Country Championship. I literally drove that 2 days ago in a round match. But yeah, cool map though. Yeah, Hefest is from Croatia. Wait, what does this flag say? Hey! Hefest is fake flagging. Caught in 4K. Unbelievable. Okay, so yeah, now very interesting map. Map number 20. A very interesting map because it has 2 shortcuts. One at the start, one near the ending. Both of them are basically faster because you skip a slow-mo block. And in the history of this map, in the course of history, there were 3 players who hunted the record. And those 3 are Virtual, Giuliano, and Techie. And Techie used to have the world record, but then eventually just got beaten by Giuliano and by Virtual. And ever since, Virtual and Giuliano have been battling on this map. And in the last 24 hours, the world record here changed like 2 or 3 times. So they have been battling and battling and battling. And even in this exact moment, 1 hour before the campaign ends, Giuliano is currently streaming and trying to rebeat Virtual. So yeah, Virtual and Giuliano, perhaps the most interesting fight of the campaign, like on a single map at least. And yeah, really, really interesting. Currently Virtual in first. Giuliano might still get it. He still has an hour. So yeah, we will see. Right, this is the cut, the first cut. A clean jump here. Yeah, also fun fact, true, Giuliano reached 100 hours of playtime on this map today. Techie has like 25, Virtual close to 70, and Giuliano 100. Yeah, 100 hours on a single map. The campaign here has been out for, yeah, around 12 weeks. So Giuliano literally played 10 hours a week, only this map. Like, 10 hours a week he played this map. And he also plays a lot of other stuff in TrackMania. So maybe to put it into perspective, like, it is pretty crazy. Pretty crazy. So yeah, maybe the top 2 here will still change, but I mean, you see, they do have quite a big gap to Techie already, but then to Krude and Maniac, the gap is even bigger. It's pretty crazy. So yeah, really cool fight on this map, and still an hour left, and anything could happen. Maybe Virtual is also still playing at this moment, I have no idea. Then, map 21. One of the most interesting maps of the campaign, also most difficult. It is a bobsleigh map with wood and also with a lot of snow car. And fun fact, I also had the world record here for a little bit of time at the beginning of the season. I got some solid times here. And yeah, but eventually people found more and more strats that I was confused about. And on bobsleigh, it's of course always a thing that that bobsleigh is like very snowball heavy. So if you manage to get some more speed in one part, then you will obtain it all the way. And you see smooth line here. Then also here the bobsled line is really, really important. You see some different lines here. Mada had an insane start actually. Then in the wood you see the same as on 17. People intentionally go for a very outside line to keep more speed. So for example, you see, maybe compare Semifying with Mada here. Semi is behind, Mada in front. Semi going more outside, therefore spending more time on the wood and just getting more of that sick acceleration. And he just has more speed than the others. And yeah, then also very interesting line. The fastest thing to do... Okay, wait, that I have to also show you. The fastest thing to do in this wall ride used to be to just drive smooth for the longest time. So basically what I did here, zack, no slide, keep the grip, keep the speed, zack, zack. But then people found out that it's faster to do this wall ride trick where you basically intentionally lose grip with the snow car and then put your nose up, the same as people do in bobsleigh, and they saw it's also faster on this normal wall ride. So they did that and actually had more exit speed with that. Very, very interesting. Also, the ending here really tricky with the reactor boost. And in the ending, Semifying is having the world record. He didn't have it for that long. I think basically since like week 2 up until like 2 weeks ago, Lyrus had the world record here. He was playing the map quite a lot. But then a couple of days ago, Semifying was going on a hunting streak. And he did actually manage to beat Lyrus here. And now he has the world record. So yeah, very cool map as well. With quite a bit of history. That's so unintuitive. Yeah, kinda, but I mean, yeah, unintuitive for sure, yeah. But it made sense that it was faster because the snow car is just faster when you have no grip and you just angle your car. No matter if it's on flat ice or on bobsleigh where you put your nose up, or also on normal wall rides, it just works. Okay, next up, map 22. Map 22 has a very wicked shortcut where I also made, fun fact, I made a YouTube shorts about it. Maybe I can show you that one actually, because it was quite properly made, and I also explained the cut there a little bit. So let's actually take a quick look at that. So ping. Oh, which one is it? Here, this one. Look at this. This is map 22 of TrackMania's Winter. Oh, it's so quiet. And it has a mind-blowing short. Why is it so quiet? The current world record holder Corny intentionally takes checkpoint 6 before checkpoint 5 in order to get reactor boost up instead of down. With that, he uses this grass hill to jump directly to checkpoint 7, uses the reactor up to yeet over the small fence to keep the speed and landing in a bug slide crazy. Turn, saving around 2.5 Such a wicked cut. Yeah, there's no volume slider on shorts. I noticed that as well. I don't know why, but I mean, at least you had the subtitles. So yeah, that was the shortcut. I can show you again in-game in the entire run, of course. And yeah, really cool cut. You see, of course, with a wicked cut like this, the gaps are a bit bigger. It's almost it's more than 0.8 of a gap in the top 5. And yeah, Corny had the record for the most part, but eventually Maniac beat him, and that's where the world record still stands today. So maybe to explain it again, they take this section here in reverse, because with that they will then get reactor boost up here, and with that reactor boost up they can use this jump here and yeet over the fence and keep all of the speed and land in a wicked backslide. What the fuck did Push Tito Paco do? What is this backslide entry? Look at this by Paco. Holy shit. And yeah, then you want to keep as much speed as possible. And yeah, then you just finish the map as normal. So a small quarter pipe jump here, where you want to minimize airtime. And that is pretty much it. Really cool map though, in general a really cool map, like also driving it normally. The cut of course ruined it at least a little bit for people like me. But I mean, seeing cool shortcuts like this is fun. And I think for the shortcut hunters, this is a pretty fun thing to go for. Like, it's not like a random cut or so, it's still skill. Okay, 3 more maps, guys. Also, Malakaris, thanks for the 9-month resub. Thank you very much. Okay, so map 23. A map I cannot really tell you a lot about because I absolutely did not like it. But there is one interesting cut here, or like trick, where people, instead of water bouncing on the left here, as you would normally do, they actually use this hill to bounce so that the nose goes up, and with that they get a massive speed boost. And it's a lot faster. It's a bit random, but it's a lot faster. And also here, they jump as far as possible to get a speed boost here. Maybe you can see it, how they like zoop. And then, yeah, the rest of the map is rather simple. The timer reset again. I would like to officially snap, guys. Why is the timer always broken? Fuck, man. Why? But I didn't tap out. Or did I? Never mind, I tapped out for the YouTube shorts. Ach, Menschenskinder. Gonna snap. Okay. 56 minutes. No. Hallo? 56 minutes. There you go. Mann. I quickly have to listen, guys. Sorry. Ja. That was basically letterbook. Guys, type letterbook in the chat because it's literally about that. Letterbook. Because today, guys, insane story, guys. Today, the 4th part of a new of a book series is coming out. Like in theory, it's supposed to be released today, but actually in the shop we wanna buy the book in, they don't have the book yet. So now it's big drama. So in the entire state of Saxony, they don't have the book yet. Like cheapers, Matt is calling. So we have to get the book within the next 2 days instead. Life is hard sometimes. Life is hard. Alright. Anyway, back to the map. Okay, never mind. Not back to the map. Girlfriend is not finished yet. Oh. Guys, even bigger drama. So, okay, guys, but now the even bigger drama. Achtung. So, on the website, it says they don't have the book. But lately, when my girlfriend wanted to buy a book, it said on the website that it's not available. But she still went to the bookstore either way because 0 fucks given. And then they did already have the book. So the webpage or the homepage was actually lying. So now, what do? Do we go to the bookstore today, even though it says they don't have the book yet, or do we wait until tomorrow? You go? Yeah, I don't go. I don't go today. I have a campaign to play. But girlfriend might go. Give them a call. Actually, good idea. Okay, we go tomorrow, guys. We go tomorrow. Alright, back to the Dingsbums now. Hey. Also, Bacter with 5 gift subs. Thank you very much, Bacter. Holy shit. Out of nowhere. Going to Ornastra, Bricamoni, Wimbergermo, Qualks, and Varkas. Thank you very much, Bacter. 50 gift subs now in total. That's crazy. Thank you. Bro paid for the book, yeah. But anyway, back to the map. Yeah, the rest of the map rather simple. You have a wall ride. You wanna just keep as much speed as possible. You can also speed slide with reactor up. So that's what people are doing. Then a small cut through the trees here. And that is pretty much it. So it's mainly about this small heat here. Anyway, I'm out of breath, guys. Out of breath. We go over to 24. Map 24, an ice map. I am not the greatest ice player in TrackMania's history, as you guys know. So I cannot tell you a lot of things about this map. But as far as I am aware, Teuflum had the record here for a very long time. And just a couple of days he improved it again. But I think he was pretty much first here for the entire day. For the entire season. And yeah, people were getting close to him, some other ice players. But yeah, apparently Teuflum is the chef number 1. Okay, Shikurima, what the hell did you do? Shikurima was actually quite far ahead, yeah. Okay, Teuflum had a sick ending. Holy shit, the map had still quite some potential. You were almost 0.2 ahead. Wait, Shikurima, you drove this time 56 minutes ago. No, you actually failed the world record. No way. Oh, too far outside here. Okay, that is painful. Dude, this one part by you was like insane. The thing is, this one part is really difficult on this map here. Like basically here, what people do, normal ice slide inside, and then here, speed slide, and keep the angle. And Shikurima had it so good, like that was insane, holy shit. But then sadly the ending didn't work. F. Also people actually have to release here to not jump too far, which is also kind of crazy. But yeah, for an ice map by Nadeo, a really, really good map actually. Like, not a lot to complain about here. Really cool map. I like it. Unlucky Shikurima, eh. Pain. But okay, with that, we're already gonna come to the final map of the campaign. And that is map 25. And map 25, literally before I started doing this, literally before I started doing this campaign recap, I was hunting this map because I actually was beaten here. I was only 2nd place, but I got the world record again from the Sander guy. So I am now first on this map again. I hope he will not beat me in the last 50 minutes. If so, then I also don't care too much, to be honest. But yeah. This is the top 5. Quite quite a few big gaps here. 0.5 in the top 5. That is quite a lot. And yeah, basically, I had the world record at the beginning of the season quite easily. Then eventually I got beaten by Sander, and then it was just a back and forth between me and Sander. Like, only Sander and me had the world record here. We were kind of a league in front of everyone else here, to be honest. And yeah, with the recent hitbox update, the map also got a little bit faster again, a little bit more fun to play. And yeah, pretty fun though, pretty fun. In theory, the map still has quite some potential. Like, humanly, you could do a 0.5 here, but that would be like absolutely insane. But 0.6, very surely possible. And yeah, cool map though. I really enjoyed this one. It was a fun map. So I would be happy if I had the world record here. But if not, then whatever. Doesn't really change a lot. And yeah, that was the recap of the of the winter 2024 campaign. This is how it looks like right now. If you take a look at Twitch right now, we can maybe do that. Even though the timer will reset again, I'm gonna snap. But yeah, if you take a look here, Semifying is still going for some world records. He's currently beating, or like trying to beat map 01, where he's still really close. Giuliano is also still hunting map 20. And those are only the streamers, of course. So we don't know if I think Virtual is also hunting, no?
Some green track with plastic.
No, Virtual is not hunting anymore. But yeah, maybe also some people are still hunting offline. Maybe the Soli Vagans guy. Maybe some others as well. We don't know. So quite a lot of activity towards the end of the season here. But that is honestly what makes a campaign really fun. Like, very often it was the case that one person was like ahead of many others. And but the last two campaigns we had like really close fights. And that just like drastically increased the activity. Pretty interesting. Paco's also hunting 06 right now. Okay, interesting. He is third place here. Can Chica just be beat on 13? Okay, good focus, good focus. So yeah, a lot of people are still playing. And yeah, in theory, even though it's getting more and more unlikely, Soli could even still overtake. But yeah, will most likely not happen. Yeah, that was the recap, guys. I hope you enjoyed. It. I hope I could give some interesting info about the maps. And yeah, for the YouTube people watching, let me know in the comments below what you think of the campaign, of the Winter 2024 campaign as a final verdict. Let me know how you enjoyed the campaign. And yeah, hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you.